this song is a wildwood flower.
Hey everybody, this is Bobby.
I'm Drew.
This is Bobby and Drew are terrible people.
Whoop whoop!
And this is take 2. Because Drew didn't like my energy coming into the last one.
Nah, I didn't. You're depressing the shit out of me.
I'm sorry, dude. That's just how I get after fucking 6 Jack in the Box tacos. You can't help but be a sad person after eating that much shit.
But they didn't hear what you were saying. You were saying sad stuff.
I guess.
Like you've been listening to some Bright Eyes or something lately.
Either listening to Bright Eyes or eating Jack in the Box tacos.
Don't do both at once, folks.
Yeah, dude.
Don't do both at once.
You'll buy the farm.
Buy the farm?
Yeah, you never heard that one before?
What does that mean, die?
Yeah.
What does that derive from?
I have no idea.
Like, I don't use a phrase unless I know where it comes from. That's just me. Because I like dropping an old phrase and saying, you know where that came from? I like doing that.
Well, good for you.
You don't do that?
Every now and then I'll look something up. If I don't really give a shit. I just like saying things.
It's like cops. Do you know why they're called cops?
No, why are they called cops?
It's because the Bow Street Runners, the first ever organized police force in the world, I wish, man, my law enforcement teacher would be so upset with me if she knew I forgot that man's name. But the guy who ran it, he wanted their badges to look cool, different, so they were all made of copper. So that's where you get coppers. That's where you get cops.
You see, I didn't need to know that.
You don't think that's interesting?
No. Like
Really?
It's interesting in like the least interesting way. Who cares?
But do you know why police officers have the stigma of liking donuts? Do you know where that came from?
Where's that come from, Drew?
I'll tell you where that comes from. You see, before there were 24-hour gas stations and 24-hour restaurants or anything like that, all you had that was open in the middle of the night, like in the 40s and 50s and 60s, was like your donut shops, your bakeries. It's the only thing that would be open that late at night / early in the morning. So that's where all the cops had no choice but to go to get their coffee refilled while they were on duty.
Oh, see?
So they were always at donut places back then.
Didn't need to know that either.
You don't find that interesting?
Why are you all about cops tonight?
I'm just
Why do you got cop facts just like ready?
We were talking about old sayings and things, and I'm just telling you old things I know.
Both of yours were like
they happen to be about cops. Yeah.
Why are you all about the popo tonight?
I'm not all about the popo. That's just where
You policed our first take of this.
Oh Lord, here we go. I policed it?
You policed it.
I feel like everything we do here is like a 50-50 thing, and I was not putting my 50% into that one.
You couldn't just roll with me being sad?
Don't you think this show started out so much better than that last one? I don't even know why we're talking about it. It's not even a debate. It's not even debatable.
Well, fine.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it now?
Well, you said it wasn't debatable.
So a second ago, you had a problem with what I wanted to talk about, which was the police. But now you just want to talk about whatever I want to talk about. Which is it, man? Can you not give me your Jack in the Box taco mixed messages?
Man, you said it wasn't debatable. So what's the point of debating it? You're not going to listen to anything I say after this point. You've already made your mind up.
From now on, when we argue, I'm just going to say that. That it's not debatable.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, we'll be like, I want the last soda. No, I want the last soda. And I'll be like, dude, it's mine. It's not even debatable. And then you won't even argue at that point, right?
I won't argue. So, I guess it depends on what it is. If it's the last soda, I'll probably argue with you. I like putting shit that's not good for me inside me. You could tell. Because I admitted to eating 6 Jack in the Box tacos.
That's not that bad. The other night I bought that taco 12-pack and I ate all but 2 of them over the course of like 16 hours.
I don't know, man. I think it's a little bit different. Like you know what a Jack in the Box taco is like. I mean, at least a Taco Bell taco looks like a fucking taco. It doesn't like it's not dripping with grease and have a slice of American cheese in it, you know? Dude, speaking of which, like, I got it all over my shirt. Like...
Really?
Like, the cheese. Because, like, when this cheese melts, it doesn't melt like regular cheese. It's not like a viscous fluid. It's like water. You get cheese water. It's disgusting, dude. And it was the last taco, too. I pulled it out, and it just got, like, it dripped out of the shitty little Jack in the Box taco bag onto my shirt. Cheese water everywhere.
Ugh.
I think you were looking at, like, wrestling shirts or some shit while that was going on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, right? And, you know, they need to be paying us for this, by the way. At WWE.com, you wouldn't even believe the fucking shirts they got. They got a Honky Tonk Man, dude. Who else did they have? They had Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect, Razor Ramon.
Yeah, go check it out. Go check it out.
It's real cool.
It's so cool. So I was not paying any attention to your taco, dude. I was seriously, was into some Mr. Perfect shirts. Balls deep in Mr. Perfect shirts.
Had to be.
To the rim.
Did you like that Razor Ramon one?
That was pretty sweet, yeah. It's old school.
It was pretty cool.
It's really tacky looking.
Speaking
Back
of...
when wrestling was tacky.
Speaking of Razor Ramon, watched the video today. It's Scott Hall at the Iron Sheik's roast. And he is just completely hammered and belligerent. And, like, they made a joke about Owen Hart. And
dude,
you've seen it. I know
I've
you've seen it.
that. Yeah, the Owen Hart fucking rant. Yes. They never said what the joke was, though.
No, they didn't.
And I would have been so interested to know what this guy said.
Yeah.
Because Scott Hall was pissed.
He was so mad, dude.
Dude, wrestlers, when they're completely wasted and making fools of themselves in public, and they're hamming it up in the process because they think that it's the 80s again, man. Yeah. It is the coolest fucking thing in the world. They need to have... See, like, that needs to be a reality show. Like, World's Wildest Police Video. They need World's Wildest Wrestlers drunk in public. Is what they fucking need.
And it's a lot of, like, wrestlers from that time period, too.
It's all of them. From that time period. They're just hammered. They're just hammered in public. And they don't care... And they've got their swag, like they've got their, it's all turned on, man. Their swag's on, their poses are on, their strut.
They're almost just, in character.
They're almost in character, but they're just slopped.
Yeah. Especially, man. And like those old school dudes from the 90s, dude, those guys are ridiculous. Like you told me, it was the funniest thing I've ever heard, and one of the truest, that it's what I love about the 90s. Is because in wrestling it's still the 80s.
It totally was, though, dude.
Like that's like wrestling fans are gonna listen to this and they're gonna be like, dude,
it totally
that's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
It's so true. Go back and look at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a buddy of mine made that observation to me, and he was like fucking 19 when he said that shit. So. Hopefully he's out writing books now, because this guy was...
It's brilliant.
This guy was brilliant.
It's such a good line.
Yeah, dude. And he was just a youngin'.
Yeah. Who else gets super fucking wasted, though, and makes an idiot out of himself?
Oh, Ric Flair is an obvious one. Yeah.
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking WWE
that
2K14.
Symposium?
Yeah. At Comic-Con, dude.
That rules.
That's it's one of my favorite videos ever, dude.
We need to post that. Like, I don't know, should we add a page to the website where it's like, just, like, kind of like social media, like just us talking shit, maybe? Should we do that?
Nah.
No?
If people are interested, they'll find us on Facebook, and, like, we post that shit all day on Facebook.
Yeah, but, you know, I just want everyone to see Ric Flair drunk, really. It's not...
Everybody needs to see that at least once. You don't have to be a wrestling fan to enjoy that.
No, you really don't.
Because it's an old man telling stories about what he loves and what he knows.
Yeah, and it's like every classic, like, crazy drunk that's gone too far, you know, in public. It's like the stories are just this wide variety roller coaster ride. Or just like, it's like hilarious, and then it gets dark as shit, and then it's like, it makes you like, oh, he shouldn't even be saying this, and then he talks about like dead people, and fucking gets really touching,
He
and
talked about
inspirational.
Mean Gene Okerlund's kidney transplants because how much he drank.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
He's burying people. He's making. he's just got
breaking
dirt on
kayfabe so hard too.
Oh, it's great.
It was so funny. And fucking Danny Bryan and Dolph Ziggler sitting there at the end.
No idea what to do.
They have they're the new guys. They're the young guys. They're probably loving this though, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Like they probably grew up wrestling fans and they love Ric Flair.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
They love sitting there listening to those stories and watching that train wreck.
Yeah, to sit and watch your hero wasted, just making a complete asshole of himself.
They look so uncomfortable though.
They really did. Everybody looked so uncomfortable. JR got fired for that.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio probably looked the most uncomfortable, and he was wearing a mask.
Yeah, dude. Thank God.
He didn't say a fucking word, dude.
No, dude. He said nothing, and he just sat there pouting, really. Yeah. Foley walked out and then came back.
Yeah.
That was awful, but I love it. I love every... Ladies and gentlemen, Ric Flair, WWE 2K13?
I think it was 14. 14
Symposium. 13 or 14, Flair, find it. Just fucking find it.
It's there.
Jesus. Just find it.
All right, so just so I don't get yelled at again, let's get off wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Let's get to the news here.
We're talking about drunk people.
Yeah, but mainly drunk wrestlers.
Yeah, but all right.
Whatever.
Right, fair enough.
Like, if you want to stay on the subject of drunk people, we can talk about.
Well, we did that last show.
What do you mean?
Where you talked about pissing all over the bathroom while sitting down to poop.
That's true.
Yeah. You were drunk.
I guess maybe that could be our thing now. We'll just be like two guys that talk about drunks all fucking show long.
Yeah, we need something to be our thing because we're almost out of things.
Yeah, dude. We tried so many things.
Yeah.
Let's roll with the drunk thing for a little while. So, Solange Knowles, Beyonce Knowles' sister.
Which one is she?
I don't even know.
Was she in? Because there's a fourth member of Destiny's Child nobody ever saw. Is that her?
I don't know.
But yeah, like I think that she's on the first album, and then they had to re-sign with another company, and she didn't come along either on her. Like, she didn't want to, or the company didn't want a fourth member. I don't remember what happened. It's weird I know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the cop thing. I know that.
You're on a roll.
Yeah.
You're surprising me tonight, Drew.
I'm a sponge, Bob, and you're squeezing me.
It's a good mental image right there.
You like
Just
that?
me squeezing that Drew sponge.
Yeah, dude.
Just shit just falling out of it.
You have no idea how jealous people are of you right now.
Just squeezing the shit out of you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, back to the news story.
Right. Go on.
Solange Knowles beat the shit out of Jay-Z in an elevator. Was caught
She beat up Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody could beat up Jay-Z.
Jay-Z didn't think anybody could beat up Jay-Z, but this chick laid into him. I saw the video.
There's a video?
Yeah.
And it's her, like, fucking whooping his ass?
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. And then Beyonce kind of like she's just like chilling, dude. Like, she doesn't even care that her sister's like beating the shit out of her husband. And, like, she just kind of stands there and like kind of like moves towards the middle of them, like after the fight had already been broken up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and like nobody has commented on it.
None of them?
Nobody. Not one of them.
Holy man, what the fuck is that about?
I have no idea. It's crazy, though.
What a freak show, dude.
Famous people be crazy, dude.
Man, right after they did that fucking performance at the Grammys, remember that? The Grammys that was, the last Grammys that just happened.
I don't give a shit about the Grammys, dude.
Well, I think the show opened with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know if you've seen the performance, but it was some slutty-ass Beyonce shit, and then Jay-Z comes out, and then they're like a couple. It's like, okay. But, you know that that deranged bitch that I hate, Dana Lash. Remember her? Remember me mentioning her? She's the talk radio bitch.
Oh,
I brought her up on the show. Dana Lash, she's a total cunt. But whenever that happened, she was like, "Wow, what a cool couple they are." So yeah, I hope you're fucking checking out the Jay-Z story, Dana Lash.
Yeah, dude.
So that's why me and Bobby don't talk out of our asses about the fucking Grammys on our show. It's because those people are douchebags. Dana Lash.
Speaking of cunts, Ann Coulter's in the news again.
Speaking of fuck, yeah, exactly.
Dude, she's being such a cunt.
What, does she live in your basement, Dana Lash?
But no, Ann Coulter, she, we all know her. She's the conservative pundit.
She's Bill Maher's dominatrix.
Is she?
Yeah. She's always on his show. And this one time she's on his show, and she sits down, and the first thing he says to her is, he goes, "By the way, babe, you left one of your earrings on your pillow." Mm-hmm. It's like, like she was getting railed at his house the night before.
How did she react to that?
She laughs because he's done it. He's been doing it for a long time.
Okay.
Because she's charismatic, and, he's not a dick. Like, he'll have conservatives on there, and he always jokes that she's his dominatrix because they disagree on everything, but they get along. Mm-hmm. So it's just it's a shtick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But she's not cool. She's a cunt.
Yeah, she's a total
cunt. There was a news story a little while ago about I think it was like 200 girls were kidnapped in Africa by this Muslim radical Muslim group.
Why?
And because radical Muslims don't like women learning. So like they kidnapped these girls from a school, and
in Africa.
In Africa, and
where are the Muslims from?
I don't know. I guess they're from Africa too. There's Muslims everywhere, dude.
I was just okay.
Well, like Africa's in the Middle East, like kind of, like northern.
Yeah,
Africa.
but I'm just wondering if these dudes are like jumping borders to kidnap 200 African girls. That's crazy talk. That's something that's something white people would do.
It makes sense to do that because they're now threatening to sell them on the sex slave trade market, the black market for sex slaves.
Good God.
Yeah, so there's money in it. But anyway, there's this hashtag movement. It's a hashtag Bring Back Our Girls. And a bunch of celebrities have The Rock has posted pictures of him and like used the hashtag, and Michelle Obama has even done it, I think. So Ann Coulter, I guess she's not cool with all that. Like I have no idea. Like I haven't seen anything about conservatives being upset that people are paying attention to these poor girls who have been kidnapped and are about to be sold into sex slavery. But
yeah, right. She has no
apparently Ann Coulter thinks it's cool and we shouldn't even be talking about it. So she made her own hashtag Bring Back Our Country. I have no idea, but I would assume she means, hey, maybe we should take care of things here rather than, that's just me drawing it.
What, she hasn't commented on this? Are none of these fucking assholes commenting on their shitty behavior this week, Bob, in the news?
I don't know. Like, I just pulled up the article. I have no idea. I guess I'll have to watch some Fox News.
Let's not even pay any attention to what she has to say, because it's going to be like a 20-minute rant. It's going to sound crazy, and people are going to clap at the end of it. And we can't waste our time with that.
I don't know if we could probably waste our time with it.
But Ann Coulter, it's just like that's what happens every time. She talks for like 20 minutes. It's batshit crazy. People clap at the end.
Yeah, but it kind of backfired though. If that's any consolation.
This did?
Yeah, like people are like taking that picture she posted, and like making the signs she's holding say stupid things.
Really?
Or other stupid things.
We should do that.
You think?
We should do that and put Colt Meal Productions on our fucking sign. Yeah.
That's a pretty good plug.
That's hot. Do you like that?
You got a Twitter that you can...
No, I don't have a Twitter. Do I have a Twitter? My phone's older than 9/11, Bob.
Dude, my phone is older than your phone, and I have a Twitter.
You have a Twitter? Well, then you gotta do it.
You think?
Yeah. And Coulter holding up Cold Meal Productions. Totally. Dude, are you kidding me?
All right, I'll get on.
That's so cool.
I'll get on MS Paint when I get home.
And that's hot. I might even touch myself to that picture because in the right light, Ann Coulter is not a bad looking lady.
You really gotta fuck with the lighting, though. I think
You really do,
But you're an older chick.
you've had to fuck with the lighting with like every girl I've ever been with, Bobby.
And you're an older chick, so I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Like them middle-aged women, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of middle-aged women, Clay Aiken is, he's running for, I think it's state representative for North Carolina. And,
Really?
yeah. But his opponent mysteriously dies, like suddenly.
How?
From what I understand, it's from complications from a fall. Like he fell down. He's 71 years old, so falling down is a bigger deal for him than
Yeah.
us.
Than for my little brother, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is like 6 days.
Man, dude, if I don't care if I'm in office or not. If I am so old that falling down could kill me, Bob, you gotta take me out.
How do you want to go?
You just fucking push me down, apparently.
So you just want me to? You just want me to push
just
you
kill
down?
me before that happens. Like if I'm in denial and you like, dude, I can see it coming. Drew's gonna fall down and die that way. Just murder me, dude.
By pushing you down.
Something. Get creative. You're a writer.
You don't want to die falling down, so you want me to kill you falling down.
Yeah, because it's not my fault. Like, dude, tripping is so humiliating. Tripping and dying, and you can't even like share the laugh with everybody. That's horrible.
That is pretty bad.
That's the worst. That's the only cool thing about tripping is you get to look at the person that saw you trip and go, ha, woo, almost fucked my shit up. It's a humbling experience.
Yeah.
But if you fall down and then you're dead, because you're 71, dude, that's bullshit.
It's pretty humbling too, though.
No, because you're dead, dude. You don't care.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. You're off in DMT land, man, doing something cool.
Doing something cool.
Yeah.
Living it up.
Doing something cool.
Living it up in DMT land, dude.
It's what you do when you die. I've told you that.
Yeah.
I've told you that many times.
So, what else is there to talk about? It's Mother's Day yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do anything special for your mumsy?
Well, as I mentioned in the last show, I just quit my job. So what I did was I bought her a card, which is made of paper, and I gave that to her. So that's all she got.
Yeah.
Was a paper glued together.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
I don't really know anybody who drops major dime on Mother's Day.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Dude,
If I'm wrong, then correct me.
I should not be
audience.
airing my family shit I'm about to. My mom got Ray-Ban sunglasses that I know of for Mother's Day from my brother that were $120, and yeah, she gets money dropped on her, regardless.
Yeah.
Could be fucking Wednesday.
She's rolling around in a Mercedes too, though, isn't she?
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, every holiday, money gets dropped, dude. It's like even the card I bought, I had to buy a really nice card. I couldn't just show up with a shitbag fucking not with my mother. Are you kidding me?
There's no way she would have bitched about that. Getting something?
No, but it would have occurred to her in her mind. And she would have thrown it in my face on her deathbed because I know my mother. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, dude.
On your deathbed after your
on
fall?
her deathbed.
On her deathbed.
Yeah.
After her fall.
I'd be by her bed like, Mom, can I get you anything? And she'd be like, a decent fucking card. Straight up. I'm not kidding.
Oh! I almost busted my shit, dude.
Just now?
Yeah.
I jinxed you, bro.
I was adjusting and the chair almost tipped.
Why couldn't you falling over in a chair happen live on the podcast?
I don't know,
seriously.
Dude, I've fallen down in some chairs.
You could have been the audio version of Buster Keaton, dude.
Yeah. I got a story. It's not really funny enough to like tell on the podcast, but like afterwards, I'm gonna tell you the story.
Yeah, you people don't get that story. Fuck off.
You're not gonna get it. Maybe at a later date. Maybe it'll be in the DVD extras. Just fucking.
Yeah.
We're not giving you any extras.
We're not giving you a DVD.
You're not even getting subtitles, dude. No.
Internet's free. You're not getting a DVD. It's never gonna happen. We are never doing DVDs.
Man, when we get all famous and shit, we'll probably do DVDs and stuff and like fucking.
Well, then you're not allowed to use my face or my name on the DVD. I will not be a part of that. I will not be a part of that.
That's 50% of what we do. It's just going to be me talking to an imaginary person.
Yeah, it's like a big censored black block.
Yeah.
And then when it talks, it'll have that distorted fucking cop's voice.
Oh, I've got disturbing fucking cop voice.
Yeah, dude. Those are the only DVDs you're getting, people.
My mother was a drug dealer.
Yeah, dude. It's exactly how they sound.
Yeah, dude. It's weird.
It is. It's creepy. It's like water.
Yeah, like kind of like they're underwater, like
it's very strange.
like talking through a tube.
It's like through a tube, through a speaker underwater is how that sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just in case you guys were trying to figure out the perfect way to describe the voice of somebody on Cops who doesn't want their identity revealed, we just did it for you. You're allowed to steal that. You're allowed to use that as you will. You can go around and say it, and
You could be like, "This is mine. That's one of mine."
yeah, exactly. Go for it.
I don't even care.
You can be like, "This is my observation," perfectly worded,
and I came up with that.
and I came up with. That's what you guys can say.
We want you to impress people.
That's yours for free.
Yeah, you can have that.
So I don't know, Bob. What do you? What would you like to discuss? Oh, Casey Kasem, dude, is missing.
He's missing.
Casey Kasem is missing, dude.
Casey Kasem is missing.
Kasem is missing. It's very true. It's,
No, he's not.
I swear to God. Like, not like a typical missing person to where it's like, oh my God, they're missing. I've got no idea where they are.
It's not like some unsolved mystery shit.
Yeah, it's not some unsolved mysteries. It's none of that. It's
What was that guy's name? I love that guy. He creeped me out so
Dude,
bad.
that guy was awesome. Fuck Casey Kasem. I'm so glad we know where that guy is. I'm so glad he's not missing.
He's not missing.
That guy?
I thought he was dead. Is he still alive?
The Unsolved Mysteries guy?
Yeah.
Well, even if he's dead, he's not missing.
I guess so.
Unless he died in the ocean.
Or Iraq.
Or Iraq. Or Iraq.
Bush sent his ass overseas, dude. To creep out the fucking Taliban.
Just go over there and talk through a megaphone. That's what he told him.
Surrender now.
But, what were we... Casey Kasem is missing.
He's gone. We're
They think he's in Seattle, but he's really fucking old and he can't talk. He has Parkinson's.
No way. Casey Kasem can't talk?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all that motherfucker did.
I know.
Like, that's what he's famous for.
I know.
That's
like if Superman can't walk. I know. It's fucking it's unfathomable.
It's a bitch.
It is.
That's what that is.
Yeah. It's very, very ironic. Is that irony? You always define irony for me and tell me I use it in the wrong context. Is that irony?
Yes.
That's total irony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Irony.
What's coincidence and irony? Why don't you... I'd say that's what they need to know. Why don't you tell them the difference between coincidence and irony?
I'm not going to get into grammar right now, dude.
You're not going to tell... Like, you're teaching me. I'm getting better. Don't you want to teach them so they get better?
No. No, I don't want to teach them. I care about you. You're my friend.
You don't want to...
I give a shit if you're trying to be a better person.
You don't want to log on to Facebook one day and it's all, like, really well written and you can read it and you don't have to try to figure out, like, what TMI means and YOLO.
I don't really give a shit.
Don't you want to teach... Don't you want to bring grammar to the people?
Dude, I do so much... Like, I don't really read my Facebook anymore. You know what I mean? Like, unless I have notifications... like I just don't give a shit, or like I'm posting something that I give a shit about.
Oh, dude, I just I
Like I don't
that's
even
all I
read
do though
people's
is
shit
read.
anymore.
Like when I go there, I don't post anything anymore unless it's the podcast. I just read it all, and I don't even like comment anymore.
I haven't been doing that either.
I just harshly criticize them in my head
Mm-hmm.
and say things in my head like, "What kind of white trash fucking whore says that on Facebook?" And then starts talking about it with like 12 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of stuff I think.
Or like when they do the bad shit happened. I don't want to talk about it. You ever seen that?
Yeah, it's like they make a status, bad fucking day, I don't want to talk about it.
And then like it's like a 90 comment fucking.
Yeah, and then it's not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's because ugh, people are so fucking whiny with their like, help, like nowadays, you know?
Yeah.
Like nobody can be alone anymore. No one roughs it out. They're just, as soon as they're alone, help me. No one's asking me about my day. I'm gonna put on Facebook that I don't want to talk about it.
Dude,
so stupid.
That's like the oldest fucking bait. I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
That's like guaranteed replies.
Totally. Ugh. And you could use it with anything. I was watching football tonight. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know? People are like, dude, what the fuck happened during football? What happened, dude?
Or like someone who saw the game was like, dude, I know it's total bullshit.
Yeah. Everyone talks about it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They have nothing else to do but talk about it. Like you just gave them a reason to talk about it.
That's all life is doing things and talking about doing them. That's all it is.
So
Am I right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's very simple. It's very simplified, but that's what it is. But anyway, what are you gonna...
Well, I mean, after we started talking about Facebook, I actually logged into Facebook here.
Uh-oh.
And apparently Outcast is going to be at Lou Fest this year.
In St. Louis?
In St. Louis.
No way.
Hey,
Is that free, Lou Fest? Is that a free thing?
No.
How much is Lou Fest?
They do like a... I'm pretty sure they do like a bracelet system.
Oh.
Where, like, you pay a certain amount of money, like, they give you a bracelet, and then like, there's different bands at different venues, and then, like, one in, like, a park area.
I fucking hate when they make you wear shit.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, I don't like putting on anything that I didn't want on me.
Exactly. Fuck off.
Like, when you go
Give
to...
me a ticket. Buy paper, you cheap motherfuckers. Am I
Like,
right?
Yeah. I mean, like, when
Jesus.
even when you go to a bar, and, like
They want to draw on you and shit?
they want to draw on you, they want to
Ugh.
put the wristband on you.
Get the fuck out of my fucking life with that. You know what I mean?
I'd rather pull out my ID every single time
Exactly,
than
dude.
wear a stupid fucking Bud Light bracelet.
Dude, totally. And then everyone just looks stupid walking around with them. Oh, we've all got them. Everyone's got it. It just looks so stupid.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. And you notice every time I go to describe like a person off the top of my head that I don't like and do an impression of them, it's always like a female voice.
It's always the same female voice.
It's always the same female voice.
It's almost like you have a female in mind.
Yeah.
Who is...
Holy shit, maybe I do.
Who's your female, dude?
I don't know. I think it's just a fucking... I think it's just a big collage of them, and then when you look at it from far away, it makes one giant talking head.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's cool imagery.
You like that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What else?
Think a woman could have came up with that imagery?
I don't know, maybe.
No.
Bitches love collages, dude.
They are all about it. Jesus Christ. Boy, you nailed that.
Scrapbooking, I don't get it, dude.
I mean, I don't scrapbook. I have a folder that I keep unique things in. Like when my bands in high school played at the Battle of the Bands, like I saved the school newspaper with our fucking name in it so I could look at it when I'm 50
Yeah.
and cry while I
Why?
drank alone.
Why would you cry?
because I'll be living in a basement by then on welfare somewhere in Missouri.
Yeah. What? Whose basement?
I don't know, probably some, 49-year-old guy who's got, 3 dogs, and he's rarely home, so he doesn't care about loud music, and it works out for the best of us, or for the both of us. It's probably where I'll die. In his basement.
That sounds pretty cool, though.
Yeah, what was I talking about before that?
No.
There was a point to that. That had a point. That had to have had a point. Oh, yeah, I scrapbook, kind of.
You keep shit in a folder, dude.
Right. Yeah, I kind of scrapbook a little bit from time to time, but it's just in a folder. Cute little things from my upbringing, my coming of age, in a folder.
Man, I didn't give a shit about my coming of age.
Really?
Yeah. Most of the stuff, I used to keep stuff, but I go through it and I'm like, I don't need this shit anymore. I just fucking toss it.
See, just today, I was in my old bedroom at my parents' house, and there was a piece of paper I found in a box, and my friend Dwayne had drawn it, and it's a picture of me, and it looks exactly like me, and I'm on the internet, and I'm cussing out the computer, and I'm cussing out a girl named Leslie, and I'm looking at this paper, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why did I save this? And then the more I looked at it, that whole memory, manifested. And I was like, oh my God, now I know exactly what this is all about. I remember this whole night in vivid detail. And it's just because I picked up some fucking doodle that I never threw away that was in a box. So, scrapbooking's kind of cool, man. You should have did it. You should have saved stuff from your coming of age.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, I've gone through old shit and had good memories re-sparked because of it, but that's not enough to just keep a bunch of shit that I don't want or need. That feeling's not a big deal for me.
I guess I can understand that. You're more evolved.
Am I?
I think so.
I just don't give a shit. If apathy is evolved, then fucking watch out, dude.
Well, no, you take it for what it's worth, and I put a lot of significance on it, so. You spend less time on things like that, things like the past. You live in the present.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So our level's more involved.
Okay. I'll just agree with you.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Got anything else you want to talk about? I'll take that as a no.
No.
We got 2 emails.
We did?
Yeah, from our website.
You guys emailed us?
They emailed us, dude. We got 2 of them.
Well, shit.
I guess we could read them on here. That'd probably be a good thing to do for popularity, right?
No, let's not do that.
You don't want to do it?
No.
You just want to end it here?
I just don't want to read these emails.
You don't care what the people have to say?
It's our first 2 emails. They're not going to be good ones.
You don't think they're going to be good at all?
There's no way.
Well, how about I just read
We haven't even told anybody to email us, and 2 people have emailed us. It's probably Dana Lash bitching at me, and Vince McMahon bitching at both of us because he wants a check.
Yeah, dude.
It's probably who it is.
Buy a Honky Tonk Man shirt and then
yeah, probably do.
I kind of want that Honky Tonk Man shirt, but everyone's gonna fucking want that, dude.
Yeah, it's hot.
Everyone's gonna have that.
And you know what, dude? You know the thing about the Honky Tonk Man is I have always been a Honky Tonk Man guy, and everybody, nobody likes the fucking Honky Tonk Man. Nobody knows about the Honky Tonk Man. You know what I mean?
Nobody.
Nobody knows
Everybody I
about how
know-
he can, like, fucking roll in there, sing a song, do a dance, cut a promo, defend a fucking title. Like, he was the man, dude. He did it all. Could sing, could play, could dance.
That's why I like him.
He's the man, dude.
He's the man.
He had the hair. He had every dude. He was perfect package. I liked him commentating, too.
He was good.
A lot of people didn't like him commentating.
Why didn't people like him commentating?
Well, he yells a lot and he talks like this. So it's kind of fucking annoying. Like, a lot of people would be like, I cannot listen to this guy talk for 3 hours whenever I paid $30 to watch it.
It wasn't 3 hours back then.
The pay-per-views were.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it was just, he was overbearing. Wasn't an announcer. He didn't have that baritone like Ventura had. He had that, like, screaming all the time Jimmy Hart fucking voice. Jim Cornette fucking voice, you know what I mean?
Dude, Jimmy Hart was so cool.
He was, dude.
He had a Hulk Hogan jacket. He had
Yeah.
multiple Hulk Hogan jackets.
We were looking at those the other people.
He's what I wanted to be at 6 years old, you know?
Yeah, dude. Just a guy who hung around Hulk Hogan and pointed at him whenever he did awesome shit.
And had, like, Hulk Hogan jackets.
Yeah, and just had, like, had all the merchandise for free and just got to walk next to him while he did awesome things. Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Man, he's so cool. We're never going to get to do anything like that.
Never.
We're never going to get to walk next to somebody like that while they're doing cool things and just point at them and then get, like, all the benefits, you know?
Never gonna happen, though, for me and you.
Nope.
It's a little depressing.
Maybe if one of us did something, the other one could ride the coattails, but I think we both want to ride coattails, so that's just not going to work.
Yeah, we want to put dudes over. That's all. Like, we've discussed it. Like, if we were to ever become wrestlers, like, all we would do is just... We'd be fucking jobbers, dude. We just put everybody over.
Just lose every time.
Yeah. But we try and make it look as cool as possible.
Yeah. Beat ass and lose.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's every, and people are like, oh, they're talking about wrestling again. But, it's like, you watch any movie, that's what the villain does. He beats ass for 86 minutes, and then he loses in the last 3.
Yeah.
That's what happens. You know what I mean? And then the credits roll. So, I don't know.
That's a good point. I never really thought of it like that.
It's, that's all they do is make movies. Whole wrestling business. That's all it is, a movie.
It's a soap opera.
Yeah. But it's like watching a different episode, though. It's like fucking 5 or 6 different episodes in a 3-hour block, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because each one's got its own shit. But they're all little mini movies. You know what I mean?
Well, they're not mini, dude. They're 3 hours a piece.
No. But it's a 3-hour show. But like,
but you're getting multiple shows within.
You're getting multiple shows within a show. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you don't really give a shit about, about this storyline, then, you're probably going to like the one coming up next.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah. I don't affiliate it with a soap opera because usually you care about everyone in the soap opera. For better or worse. But there are times, when everybody watches wrestling, that they just fast forward it for several minutes and don't pay any attention to one single part.
Yeah.
You can't do that with a soap.
Well, no, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. But with that, like, you can ignore, like, an entire aspect of it that you don't like and watch, and pay attention to something you do like and get along just fine. You're not missing anything.
You'll still have something to talk about with people. It still gives you something to talk about. You don't have to watch the whole show to be involved in a discussion about the show.
Exactly. Order appreciated.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
So, you're just absolutely not feeling the emails.
No, we're not doing that, no.
Okay.
Just because we haven't read them yet, that's not... No.
Well, we can't pre-screen it.
Yeah, but what if it asks us something fucking retarded? You know? Or what if it's like a really good question and we sit here like, I'm just saying, I'm not down. Not down.
So you want to screen all the questions before we
I want cue cards. It's what I want. You tell me what you're saying, and you tell me what to say.
Man, we're supposed to be like we're supposed to be like good at improv, you know? Like that's our thing. It's like doing cool and funny things off the top of our head. There has to be like some.
I think that's your
here.
thing. That's definitely not my thing. I'm an antagonist. I'm an asshole. People like it when you do that. People don't like when I do that.
So we're just not doing it. Maybe next time. You want to do it next time?
We might do it next time.
Okay.
Might.
Okay. Maybe something to look forward to next time.
Maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't even look forward to that though. Honestly, if I was them.
Yeah.
If I was them, I wouldn't look forward to that.
Okay. Don't look forward to it. Look forward to whatever.
Don't even look forward to our show. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you and I are the only ones who actually look forward to doing this.
Yeah.
This has been our last show, everybody.
It feels good too. It feels good to end something.
Yeah. Just kill it.
It does. Feels great.
Yeah, so,
Feels good to quit.
it does feel good to quit, dude.
You notice that? Feels great.
Yeah. Like, I've quitted a lot of things, and all of them have felt fucking awesome after I've done it.
But nothing like this.
Nothing like this. This feels good.
Yeah, quitting this is just the pinnacle.
Yeah.
Because we cared so much, but if we quit, dude, that's... I feel like it takes more strength to quit than it does to keep going with this, and we need to practice strength, and we just need to stop.
Okay. Well. Alright. Show's over.
All right.
Turn it off.
Yep.